Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of the Alter Ego Podcast.
Where we're going to blow your mind.
I can't sit by anymore and listen to this, Jack.
I know, it's
I'm your
depressing.
host,
Get
Jack.
up!
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for your single source for everything comic book news. Here is the number one podcast in all of Pinellas Park, specifically the city that we're in.
Oh, I don't even know about that.
Alter Ego Podcast. Here's your host, Jack Alstern.
How's it going, Jack Alstern?
Hey, guys.
Alstern.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Oh, you know.
How's Mark?
I'm great.
Ryan, how are you?
Not so bad.
Megan, what's up?
Supreme. Perfect.
Good.
Hungry.
Good.
I'm hungry.
Steamrolled Ryan, and he doesn't appreciate it.
Are you his attorney?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I'll see you in court with Ford Supply Company. This episode of Alter Ego is sponsored by Ford Supply Company, makers of all natural and organic soaps for men, with a brand new scent called
Weekender. It's lime, people.
Oh,
it's
I
lime.
might need to
Visit
get me
their
some of that.
website. I am reading the GD announcements.
I'm trying to be an excited customer.
Visit their website at fordsupply.com to order online and use promo code Alter Ego to get 10% off your order. Ford soap, real soap.
No bullshit. And it smells delicious.
Real
Yeah.
sense. We didn't get like blood squirt or what was the other one?
I need to do
Booty nickel?
a butt nickel
Nah, booty nickel.
and transient road scum. I need to come up with a new list of fake scents. Try to piss off the sponsors of the show.
It's really going to affect the sales, guys.
Yeah, it's really driving sales down when you say there are these fake scents.
People search for it. Just nothing comes up.
People keep DMing them for butt nickel, and it's just not there.
You know what would be great is if Ford Supply just put them up there on the actual website and be like, not for actual sale, though.
Not for actual sale or use on your body.
And you just sit there and keep clicking it like an asshole.
Yeah.
Trying to buy it.
Check out this
That'd be
brown
great.
butt nickel bar.
There'd be so many people that want a butt nickel bar. Look what I got, babe.
Ooh.
Joke sense. That'd be cool. It'd be too much work for a joke, but
Yeah.
it's still cool. Our next sponsor, as usual, is Tony and Nello's. I would like to wish Nello a speedy recovery. He just had some surgery over the weekend. I have talked to him. I know he's doing really well, but speedy recovery to you, big guy. We love you here at the show. Please go down and support them in this time. Nello's not really there to be able to be the backbone that he normally is. Their food is still fantastic. Tony and Nello, Southern Italian Cuisine and Grill. They are on the outskirts of St. Petersburg at 1136 Pinellas Bayway South, Tierra Verde, Florida. Please go down there, order some delicious food. You will not regret it. Everybody at this table has been there.
Multiple times.
None of us have been disappointed at all.
Can confirm.
So,
The only thing in my life that hasn't disappointed.
call
wow.
for a reservation, 727-867-3577, and check out TonyandNellos.com. We love you guys. Hope everything goes well. Anyway, we got a short week of news. You know, I know this isn't a sports podcast, but I do the other one. I do Cigar City. And we were talking about this. Matter of fact, Ryan's part of that group. How it is starting to slow down for us because there's not a lot of sports going on.
Good time to get started.
Hockey just ended.
What you talk about with NASCAR?
Oh,
wow.
God.
Talk about the Clearwater Threshers.
But I was
We can
thinking
talk
about
how
that.
excited you are for the sports that are coming up and how many days are left. And each week you're just going to say there's 7 less days than
This
last
week-
I actually
NFL
actually
preview.
wasn't looking for any suggestions,
Guess
but
what?
I just wanted to
it
give
was
notes.
kind of a
Yeah.
it was kind of a parallel with us because there's not much going on right now in terms of news and developments and stuff like that. That, like, you know, we're not your normal average insiders who have people messaging us news stories throughout the day.
That's kind
So
of on purpose, I think, because the summertime, a lot of people are traveling and doing X, Y, and Z. So obviously, it's hotter for sports, and
And 2020 was an off season for movies.
yeah, for everything, right? So, but I think this one, Alter Ego, obviously, is getting ready to be done with that, right? Things are starting to really ramp back up in terms of movies being in production. But, we've suffered with a couple of shorter episodes. But, we got you today. We've got some good news. We got good things to talk about. But going forward, I think we're starting to ramp up a little bit. Black Widow coming up. Loki's about to wrap up. And then we got, What If coming out, which is going to be amazing. We're going to talk a little bit about What If today. A couple of good movies in the holster as well. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's start off with a little bit of gaming news. So there's a brand new game coming out. I know I mentioned it and we talked about it, called Elden Ring. Did we talk about this? I'm pretty sure we did.
There's a good chance you did, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right, because Mark is not a resident video gamer. That would be myself and Ryan primarily.
Super Mario exclusively.
So Elden Ring is done by
speaking of Super Mario, you started Zelda yet?
Not yet.
You son of a bitch.
By a very famous Japanese movie producer or a game producer. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and I feel bad. But he's one of those guys that in the gaming industry, when you see his name, you're like, oh, yeah, he does all kinds of stuff like Dark Souls.
Is that Tsushima? No.
Miyazaki.
Oh.
Miyazaki. Miyazaki. Golly gee. I think he also did that new Ghost of Tsushima game.
That's what I was thinking.
That came out.
Oops.
So Elden Ring is a game that they worked on with George R.R. Martin, the writer of Game of Thrones. And they came out with a lot of brand new details about the game. And this is another one I think is going to be an open world game. It's going to be a really big one, but here are some of the new details that came out about it. I'm kind of excited. It looks like one of those games that you're going to need to pour hours and hours and hours of your life into, so I don't know if I'm ready to commit to something like that just
Ryan
yet.
is.
Ryan might be.
Nope.
So the world that is being built is called The Lands Between, which George R.R. Martin apparently named and helped create. And it's got, I don't know, this badass picture of this big translucent tree in the middle of like a ruin. Who knows? Who knows what this thing is?
The Lands Between, huh?
Yeah. It says the main bosses are essentially old gods, which were also written by George R.R. Martin. And this guy looks
I see.
Pretty gnarls Barkley.
It's God of War.
Kind of, yeah, but not like actual old mythology. Like God of War has tried to follow Greek mythology, and then it's tried to follow Norse mythology. But I don't think this is going to be like that. I think all these are made up.
Sounds an awful lot like it, though.
They're all made up.
Just saying.
So it says that the Lands Between is comprised of 6 major areas that are domains of these old gods. And I've got to imagine each land is going to kind of represent the god that's in them.
Probably going to get like a wind, a fire, a water.
Yeah. These areas are lined up in a way so you can normally tackle them in a specific order, but you don't have to. So if you want to go to the super difficult area right after you load in, go right ahead. I love those games when you go and you find that boss that you're clearly not supposed to be messing with right in the beginning.
Sometimes can ruin a game.
So this is like the Dark Souls guy. It says there's a hub area akin to the Dark Souls Firelink Shrine. Did you ever do Dark Souls?
No, I did not.
Oh, well, we've got no frame of reference here, Donnie. You can access a little later
like
into the
one.
game. So apparently the map is so big that you have to have a fast travel system in place to go long distances. Otherwise, you're actually going to be physically traveling the map for a very long time. That sounds cool in practice, but I can tell you there are some games where I've done it, specifically Red Dead Redemption 2, where I'm like, let me go check out this town real quick. And I was like, well, I've got about 30 minutes that I want to ride on this horse and look at places I've seen already.
And there's nothing to do in between.
Here's a cool one. You can summon the spirits of deceased enemies and use them as allies in battle. I like that.
What if they don't want to work with you?
I want to do that now. I want to summon the spirit of my
enemies
deceased
have you
enemies.
killed?
That's confidential. Bear just rolled his eyes at me. You can freely interchange skills. I like this option. Don't you hate, though, in certain games when you've got the skill tree and once you've selected a skill, you can never, ever, ever change it?
Yeah.
I like the ability to rework skill trees. And down the road, there's going to be those guides that are like, well, if you want to do this, here are all the trees you're going to need. Don't worry, I won't be doing any of those guides because I don't have time for it. But that would be fun. Here's the last one. Maziaki says, it feels like a culmination of everything that I've enjoyed about game development and everything I've brought to this point. Wow. So this top tier game guy is saying, this is like the best thing I've ever done, so please play it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
They always
Won't
say
hold my
that.
breath. Exactly.
This is going to be one of those that I think that like it's got all these names attached to it that it's going to get critical acclaim like right off the bat.
Oh, you mean just like Cyberpunk?
Yeah, no, that actually got a lot of flack right off the bat.
That's my point.
Yeah, but this one is not. This one is getting the opposite of what Cyberpunk got. And this one has not had one single delay yet, so it's not even in the same conversation as Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2077 was supposed to be this huge game. It was announced, what 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
7 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. They attached Keanu Reeves to it to be one of the main characters in the game. And then it sat and got delayed. And eventually never showed up. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about.
Oh, no, it did. And it was just absolute.
Well, no,
dog
it
shit.
did show up and it was riddled with errors. It was one of those games that they were like, yeah, we really shouldn't have put this out. It's not a good idea.
Is it one of those games that made up for it in the long run? Like if I bought it right now and played for it, it's still unplayable?
You still can't even buy it on PlayStation 4, if I'm mistaken.
By the way, that was one of the only games they gave players full refunds for.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I think it's more playable now, but like, are you going to want to pay money for
I'm
that?
not looking for more playable.
Right. You want a polished game.
Yeah.
I
but
play
this game
2
was
games a
supposed
year.
to-
I'm not looking for something unfinished.
Revolutionized
It's-
gaming and all the above, and it just flopped. And people put all their hopes and all their chips in that basket, and man, did it.
God, it must
Burn 'em.
suck to work
Yeah.
on a game like that and devote your life to it basically for years.
Yeah.
And then right
Hey,
out of the gate.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Our next developer that we're talking about is Nintendo. I don't think I've ever
Correct.
heard of a Nintendo title that has come out with issues like that.
No, Nintendo don't fuck around like that.
When Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, well, you'll figure this out one day. It was one of the most polished, fun games to play off the rip. It's a really fun game. It's very challenging too for like looking as easy as it does. It is not. It's a tough game.
So it's a lot harder than Link's Awakening.
I don't know.
what that
For
is.
me personally, it was a cakewalk. I only
That
had
was the
fun
other
till I
Wii
did it
game.
in master mode. So
All right. Or Switch game, not Wii game.
So there is a new version of the Switch coming out.
Oh, yeah. Ryan told me about this a long time ago, and it
Yeah.
finally happened.
The Switch OLED, which is going to
OLED.
feature a vibrant 7-inch OLED, hence the name, screen, a wide adjustable stand, and a dock with a wired LAN port so you can plug directly into the interwebs if you
Doesn't
want.
sound any different than the one that we got now.
Ours doesn't plug directly into the internet. It uses the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And
But
it
that's-
comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage. That, to me,
That's pretty dope.
is the big one.
God damn.
Because you can
And-
download games instead of having to buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have literally almost no space on our Switch
gonna say,
right now, unless you hold the cartridge.
why don't you just change the SD card?
I don't have one of those, I don't think.
I may have a spare one laying around.
You can
So you can use the SD card as like external storage?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Internal storage, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, how big is Breath of the Wild? I wonder.
It's
think
huge.
That's got to be huge.
But
So
that was
big.
the first game I
So
ever
big.
I think it's
On
like
the Switch.
11 gigs, maybe.
Holy smokes, that's still pretty big for one game.
bought. When we bought the Switch, there were 2 must-buys, Mario Kart being a serious number one.
Yep.
And then Breath of the Wild, and none of the games on the Switch have disappointed. They're always fun every time.
Yep.
But the only thing is, it's like enhanced audio. Why are you guys really playing this handheld? You said you do.
That's pretty much, honestly, the only way I really
I
play it.
never hold it.
I,
I never hold it. Like
My,
I got 2 wireless Pro controllers. That shit is always in the dock.
Yep.
Only know, me too. but
Yeah.
I still play it in handheld.
But like, I can see people who ride the bus or ride trains or do things like that.
Or
Yeah.
travel. or
I'm
play
going on
in
a
bed.
trip in a couple
Yeah.
weeks. Maybe I'll take it with me and maybe I'll play it.
I've got a carrying case if you need that.
Ooh.
that you can borrow.
I may take you up on
I'll show it to you when we're done here.
Please do.
I may have one you can
But just
have.
throwing it in the
Ryan's stepping it up.
take that.
Well, no, I bought like 2 of them, and then one of them I don't really care for because the way I use my Switch and the thing that I have on the back of it, it doesn't work for it. So it's just literally sitting there.
Yeah.
I only want you to give me the one that you care for. I don't want the
Yeah,
one you
yeah,
don't care for.
No.
But taking these things on a trip, I used to have to go to business trips to Jacksonville all the time, and I would take it with me every time until I figured out I could bring the Xbox, and it worked.
Duval.
Yeah, they
But yeah, it's
packed
fun.
the whole Xbox with him when he went on those trips.
And it was like it was in a backpack that if a bomb squad was looking at my car, they'd be like, "What's in there?" Because I'm like, I have it away from everything, suspended, put in correctly, and then when I picked it up, I would carry it sideways.
Yeah.
They're like, that's a backpack.
I run
I'm
it through
like,
the machine.
Mind your
there's, like,
business.
wires and
Yeah.
tubes and
Yeah.
fans and all kinds of shit.
So that new model came out. I don't know. I don't really care for most of that except for that storage. Boy, that sounds really good.
I don't know.
I wonder if that's going to make the original model more accessible because that thing,
You still
it is
can't buy
hard
it.
to find it.
Yeah.
It's funny people say that, man. Every time I go to a Walmart or something, there's one in stock.
I haven't seen one in a store in a while.
My friend El Toro would call you a liar if you said
I
that.
see them.
Wireless
all the time.
controllers, them suckers are hard to find. I found one in a Target.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it because I needed it.
Smart move.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun doing the wireless controller. I like those. Speaking of consoles, the Xbox Series S, which is not the one that has the disc port, it's the completely digital, crowdfunded a portable screen to go with that system.
Third party or Microsoft?
I think it's third party. That is
imagine.
on our Instagram.
I
Let
don't-
me go ahead and check.
I don't think Microsoft needs to crowdsource anything.
Why?
That's my question too. That's my big question.
So you can
Why
do like
would
you
you
just
do that?
Isn't that similar to what you just said?
Kind of, but that system doesn't. It still needs to be plugged in. So this is kind of, I don't know, for somebody in an apartment situation. I don't know
That
doesn't
make
have
sense.
or somebody who doesn't have a TV. It looks like something that latches on.
I was thinking more for travel, not for
Yeah.
using at home.
Okay.
That seems
Even when
silly.
you travel, most hotels have flat screens. Like I just came back on vacation. I was like, damn, I could have brought my Xbox.
You stay at nice places,
it
apparently.
is a third-party vendor. It's called the UP Spec Gaming. Created the X Screen, a portable 11.6-inch monitor with speakers that turn the Xbox Series S into a laptop-like device. Its Kickstarter goal was $9,739. It achieved that goal in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that seems real low for a goal.
Yeah. I don't
It
know
looks stupid
how
from here.
feasible.
I'm just gonna say that out loud. Looks dumb.
It does look dumb, but it kind of looks like that situation where your wife wants to watch whatever it is she wants to watch and you want to let her do that, but you're not really interested. So you pop the Xbox on over here.
And then what do you? Where
You
do
can put the hot
just-
Xbox on your lap.
Yeah.
Like who the hell sits there with that exactly on their lap? Are they going to sit on the floor at the coffee table? They're going to take it into the kitchen? Like what the hell's the point? It's
Just
stupid.
buy another TV, you
right?
lazy
Just
asses.
have something else in another room.
Yeah, I mean-
or tell your wife to go entertain herself.
Wow. That'll work out really well for you
Yeah.
guys.
Don't
That's
do
an
that.
absolutely
Don't do
flawless
that.
plan.
I don't know if you
I
remember.
can't wait for Jack to
Megan-
sleep on my couch when
Yeah.
he tells Megan to go entertain herself.
Hey, go entertain yourself. Daddy's got to play his games.
Can't,
knock,
isn't
knock,
there
knock.
something?
Jack at the door with a pillow in his arm.
Isn't there a bulldog something at Home Goods you're looking for? Get
And the
out.
Switch.
And this was
Didn't you?
Nice.
Remember back in the day when they had the OG Xbox when it used to have that monitor on it, and you could have like LAN parties.
I
With the Halo.
remember LAN
one-
parties, but not a portable screen.
They had one that came with like a portable screen, like a backpack you could open up. Made sense
Like
when
you
you're
zip
traveling
in and
with
it
a
goes thump,
huge thing.
and
Yeah,
then- yeah.
if you're gonna sit in and do something competitive like that. Even back then, though, you were still using big tube TVs.
And
so-
way back then, that made you the coolest kid on the block if you were hosting
Yeah.
the Halo party.
And this thing is probably more expensive than like a 20-inch TV.
Exactly. They're so cheap now. I don't understand the point of that. If it was handheld, I could maybe understand.
Yeah.
But
You got to call it the Etch TV, and that way you can charge more.
But last bit of gaming news. There's a RoboCop game coming to PC and consoles.
Okay.
It's called RoboCop Rogue City. I'm like, I have no interest in this.
I'm only interested if it's a side scroller.
Not to mention, but do you customize RoboCop? If so, why did it need to be RoboCop?
Is it classic RoboCop or
classic.
2014 RoboCop.
I think it's
Or
2014 looking RoboCop. The bright chrome RoboCop.
Oh, not the black one from the trailers?
No.
Where he was black the whole movie and everybody freaked out and they're like, no, we'll paint him silver about halfway through.
Yeah.
We'll
We're going to
change it in
change that.
post.
Don't worry. He's not going to be the RoboCop you love. PC babies, let's relax. Anyway, let's move on to my new favorite category, the random shiz category.
Oh, no.
This is two of the same one, though. It's Pokemon. So I guess that's kind of video games.
No, we're in.
We'll go with that. But there is a Pokemon nature theme park
What?
built into Japan
That's
What?
kind of cool.
where they actually have hidden created Pokemon throughout the park that you can
Gotta
find.
catch 'em
Is it like
all.
hiking trails and
Hey,
stuff? Is it
Pokemon.
kind of like that?
Gotta catch like 4.
Because
Yeah.
Pokemon has always been like, get outside and walk around, people.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That is definitely going to to be one of those things. Go outside, go do it, and actually go find these Pokemon in the park.
And I'm sure there for people still playing Pokemon Go, there's like exclusives and this and that. And
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
Crazy
really
stuff in
love
there.
that you brought up Pokemon Go.
Is that a segue for you?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Segway City, baby.
Let's
You don't
throw
know
it
you
to
put the
Jack.
ball in the tee. So in the last 5 years, how much money do you think Pokemon Go has earned? I think you know the answer to this question.
I was going to say it because I know the answer.
Do you?
$5 billion.
$5 billion.
$billion.
Billion.
Yeah, I follow us on Instagram.
Billion.
No
For
big deal.
Pocket Monsters. I'm going to give you a boneser on that one. Good job, buddy.
Boneser.
$5 billion. That's a lot of cheddar for a mobile phone
With
game.
a free mobile phone game. Air quotes.
Yeah, no, it's free. It's free. I
buy, like,
still play that.
Pokeballs
Team
sometimes.
Valor, what's up? Hit me up. Let's play. But the kids freaking love Pokemon Go. But if you wanted to get everything in there for free, you absolutely can.
Or
Or if you want to buy raid passes, coins for more storage, for more Pokemon, you want to buy Pokeballs, you want to buy the incubators that make the eggs hatch faster, you can buy all that stuff in there. And it is, I have seen some people that do that. We were shocked because like there were these legendary raids of really big, cool Pokemon that we wanted to check out. So we found a Pokemon group on Facebook. And they were like, oh, this park does the raids every, what is it?
I don't know.
Anyway, whatever day it was. So we coordinated that we wanted to go down there. This park was full
Packed.
to the brim of people who were like, let's get a group going and beat these raids. And they wanted to go to 7 or 8 different locations to continue to beat them to try to get the rarer versions of
Everybody
them.
wants them shinies.
Yes, we did that. Yes, we got shiny ones. Yes, it was cool, but it became way too cumbersome to like try to regularly do that. But it was a lot of fun. I'm not surprised that that game has made so much damn money.
So have you been a day oneer?
Yeah, it was a day winner.
I actually spent that it came out in 16. That was the year we got married.
Yeah.
And my birthday was a couple months before we got married, and he was out of town, and I spent the entire weekend of his bachelor party when he was out of town Pokemoning with my friend Shelly.
Yeah.
And it was like huge, and we would go to like downtown St. Pete, and there would be like hundreds of people walking around. So I literally spent like the entire weekend. Friday, got off work, out downtown Pokemoning. Saturday we woke up and went down there again. Sunday we woke up and went down there again. It was the nerdiest shit ever. It was
Yeah.
I have
perfect.
literally not played 1 second of the game.
Wow.
It's
I was day 1 to day 45, and then I was out.
so we
I haven't
used
really
to like
kept up
that was
to it.
our moment when we like had a chance to get out and do something, but we didn't want to go spend tons of money. We'd be like,
Yeah.
let's just go walk around and play this
Pokemon
game.
Go.
Yes.
And we did go on a lot of walks and stuff then too.
Yeah.
Not that we don't.
I was
now, but-
disappointed. I was hoping that there was going to be actual battles because we
There
were
are.
eating sushi, and then they were playing this game. My friends that never played Pokemon, what are y'all playing? Catching Pokemon? And they're like, yeah, it's Pokemon Go. Like, do you fight them? They're like, no, you just catch them.
That's
You
false.
fight them now. You
No, you
fight them
fight
now.
Now you
So-
can fight them
yeah.
now, but when the game first started,
No, in
Yeah.
the first 3 months you could fight
I
them.
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
But you had to hook up with your friend and be of a certain level to be able to battle.
no, see, yeah,
And
that's-
so
when people started getting like kidnapped and like hit by cars and shit because they
people,
were in car
there's a
accidents.
Pikachu in your backyard. Can I come onto your property? And then we get kidnapped and murdered.
absolutely. Boom.
Jesus.
Or get run over by cars because they're staring down at their phone while they're walking
Mm-hmm.
across the street. It's just, I mean,
Wake up, sheeple.
I'd be
Yes.
I'd be delivering beer and I'd see a girl standing at a random corner just at a street light.
Waiting to just get snatched.
Pokemon going, huh? She's like, yeah, there's a Pokestop here or whatever. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Waiting to just
I don't know what that means, but
get
good for you.
scooped.
You know what that means.
There's
You
a
downloaded the
Bulbasaur in
game.
this dark van.
I will honestly tell you, I have never downloaded it. I've never played a minute of Pokemon Go.
Oh, well, it's a fun
Ryan,
game.
It's so cool.
Were you a Game Boy Pokemoner?
Oh, absolutely.
It's definitely the same hype, I think, now.
And the other
I'm
thing
not
that got
looking.
me out of it
So
was the walking part. And I ain't walking. I'm a fat guy. I don't know that.
But the only thing is, I don't want to like battle people I don't know. That's just weird. Because one time, it does get weird though if you're out there with a group playing or something. Because somebody was like, one time it was us and the boys. We were trying to like focus on them catching stuff, and he was like, "What do you guys want to trade?" And like followed us. We were like, "Please go away." Leave us alone. But anyway, Pokemon Go. Pokemon is one of the most successful companies in the world.
Yeah,
I
sounds
mean,
like it.
Their money, their revenue stream from all the games they have, they just had Sword and Shield. They have like 3 other Pokemon games on the way right now. Pokemon Snap is about to come out if it's not already,
It's
out.
already out.
There's the other one where they just redid the 2D one, which looks a lot like Pokemon Go's setup. There's the open world one they're about to come out with, which I'll definitely be checking out. I don't know. It like looks like it takes place in feudal Japan.
Game Freak's making money.
There it is. All
Game
right.
Freak, let me hold some. I know you got it.
So we're going to take our first really quick break, and then we'll be back with some TV and movie news. And sorry, no DC this week. And then we'll do some Marvel, and that'll be it for us. All right. We'll be back in just a minute.
Okay.
No more gang rival talk. Okay, Ryan, we're back on the air.
Are we actually back on?
We are now.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, I'm Mark. Cyborg Mark.
Mark.
Hey.
Yeah. So speaking of psychedelics, James Cameron
Oh, no.
said he's come out publicly and said, yeah, he was high on ecstasy when he came up with the idea for John Connor.
No shit.
Yeah. Shocker. Somebody from the future who comes back to stop a machine that's killing a child because it's going to be the savior of the universe.
I thought you were going to say Avatar, but yeah, that too.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's all mushrooms right there.
Yeah. Good for you, James. I'm just glad you had the pen on you when it happened.
He has a really scribbly notebook.
And then he travels through the brainstem into another creature. He wakes up and he's there. And he's like, oh. Never mind. Sorry. That's my reenactment of James Cameron doing Avatar.
Tails.
And then we'll get Sam Worthington. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Did we know there's a Gremlins animated series coming to HBO?
What?
It's a prequel series.
Do we really care?
Tales of the Mogwai.
It could be good.
So the this was on the Twitter from Tse Chun. The Tse Chun is his Twitter handle. That's TheTzechun. I'm the creator / showrunner of the new Gremlins animated prequel, Gremlins: Secrets of the Mogwai, coming to HBO Max. I want to follow more up and coming Asian American actors. So if there's someone I should be aware of, please tag them in this post. Feel free to retweet and tag yourself.
At Jack Austin.
Don't worry, Ryan. I tagged you.
Sweet.
You're going to be in Secrets of the Mogwai, buddy, and then we can quit our jobs
What?
and live off of Mogwai money.
What? Podcasting is your job. Don't quit that.
Shh. Hush now. So yeah, I did not know there was an animated Gremlins prequel, or there was a need for the animated Gremlins
That's what I'm
Is
prequel,
that this?
or no,
Oh.
or that
It's like, what the hell? am
that
I
was the
looking
other one that I didn't deem newsworthy.
at? Okay.
Yeah. But
Mogwai.
but like what? Why though?
Because everything needs a prequel. I can't wait for the
And
Little
now,
Shop of
because
Horrors
the Mogwai
prequel.
came from an Asian American actor, we only want Asian American actors that are up and coming doing the prequel, because then it's good for the Mogwai lore, because we would dare have just somebody who's a really good voice actor do that. That's cultural appropriation. Okay, I'm going to hit pause. We're going to move on from the Mogwai.
Yeah, let's not get
Yeah.
all worked up.
Let's get more
Sound
stuff
like
for
me.
white people.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Talking about the Gremlins movie from like 30
That's
years
not
ago,
it.
right?
We've actually had this conversation, and in some things I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. That makes sense. like Shang-Chi, which happens to be in China and live action. Okay, yeah. Let's have some Asian American actors because it takes place over there, and it would make sense.
Is this
one? I'm like,
place over
this is
there?
an animated series, and we're really okay.
Because if they get white people that do Asian voices, then it's just racist.
But why does it have to be an Asian anyway?
Isn't that the origin? I don't know.
Yeah, right. But
I
that's what I was
didn't
going to say because I
Gremlins
know a
were
lot
like
of
Asian.
Asian Americans who sound just like we do. They don't have a very thick accent. So are we not going to pick them if
They sound just like us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Malguai sounds Asian. I don't know.
This Malguai thing's going to get us in hot water with the studio. Netflix.
in the studio.
Netflix revealed its first look at Army of Thieves, the upcoming prequel to Army of the Dead,
More prequel talk.
directed and starring Matthias Schweighofer, who tells the origin of Dieter,
Which I'm
who
not
was
gonna
the
lie.
safecracker in the movie.
I really liked Dieter, so I mean, I'm kind of. And Army of the Dead wasn't terrible.
I'm not going to lie to
So
you.
this
Dieter
is
was my favorite character.
Yeah.
This is a prequel to a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So exactly how do we do the zombie killing? That guy, when he said that, I was like, he's in trouble.
Yep.
I still haven't seen it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't waste your time.
That's false. That's fake news, Ryan.
I
just
will
gave
watch
you.
it.
It's a
I
fun
didn't
movie.
mind it. I
Okay.
honestly didn't mind
Should
it.
I
like
start
it.
Breath of
Hey.
the Wild or should I watch Army of the Dead?
Well, Army of the Dead is a
Hey, you
movie.
looked
It's
me
not
right
like
in the
a
eye.
series.
You look me right in the eyes. Where have I steered you wrong? Where, Mark? Whenever have I steered you wrong?
Oh my God! Don't make me look at
See?
you like that.
See?
Why are your glasses
All the
upside down?
times
Army of
that
the
you
Dead?
said, I don't want to watch this, and we watched it, and it was awesome, that's when you've steered him wrong.
Yeah, it's actually been plenty of times.
When you've said all the time, I'm not watching this really awesome thing.
I'm split between you guys because it's 50-50, 50-50. So
How so?
Where like half the things you're like, I loved it. I'm like, but the other half, you're right. Ryan, half the shit, he's like, you will hate this. I watch. I'm like,
you're the
I actually really
in-between.
liked it.
So I think
the middle
I
ground.
think what you're talking about me when I said I loved it and you hated it was one that he actually loved,
Hey, I'm still not trusting any guy that hasn't watched Demon Slayer yet.
which was Demon Slayer.
right?
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Telling you, it's a good one. You're missing out.
But no. Wait, I know your wife. She would be a huge fan of this movie.
Yep.
She likes scary
That's why I'm
and
gonna end up
gore
watching the
and
whole
zombies.
fucking series.
Yep.
Why?
Oh no, movie. I thought we were still talking about Mogwai.
Oh no.
We're on Army of the
No,
Dead.
we're still on
Yeah.
Army of the Dead.
She wanted to watch it. It just slipped her mind.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah,
She might get a
You said,
mysterious
honey,
reminder.
look over here. Look over here. She's like, I'm turning this on.
Remove from
Wait.
queue.
Let's go to dinner. Let me take you somewhere fancy.
There's a tiger in there. She can give her stripe removal.
Let me ask you a legitimate question, and this is not meant to tease you. Do you get scared from movies like that?
No, I like horror movies.
Okay. I will be the first one to tell you I don't like certain scary movies because I don't want to get jump scared.
I'm not a big fan of the James Wan movies, like the Annabelle and the Nun. She loves those. I'm not a big fan of those.
Those are really like dark, scary, jump scare
But, like,
type movies.
yeah,
Those are just
I don't like
real
jump scare.
bad
I
movies
want
to me.
scary. I want tension. I want something that's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. But just jumping out to go, bah!
Yeah.
To me, that's cheap.
That's lazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like what's the movie that I love? I always talk about it. Event Horizon. When I was a young man, that movie's not a jump scary movie. It scared the life out of me. I wanted nothing to do with that.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
Sometimes like the unavoidable danger is what scares you the most. And
Yeah.
I think that's why zombies are so scary is because eventually there's just way too many of them. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get eaten or bitten. And no matter how strong you are or how many bullets you have, the odds are just overwhelming.
That's why I liked early
need
Walking
one.
Dead, but like around season 3, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We're done with this. So I dropped that around season 6. I dropped that when the tiger showed up, whenever that was.
I shouldn't have done...
There's a tiger in that too?
Yep.
I shouldn't have read the books for that one if I was going to
Yeah.
enjoy The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because I did that and I was like, they knew what the source material is, right? They could have done that.
Same
It'd been
writer.
awesome. Yeah.
Didn't really care for The Walking Dead. I actually liked the other one that they did.
What is it?
The prequel
Fear the
to it.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, where they
You
actually
liked
showed
that
them.
one?
The first few episodes that I saw, I actually liked.
Wow. And then you just gave up?
Yeah, Walking
sounds
Dead's
about
not.
It wasn't big on my list either.
Yeah.
But
they got
Dawn of the
another one
Dead,
coming.
I've told the Dawn of the Dead story on this podcast before. I really
Yes.
liked that one. It was a
Yep.
great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, speaking of movies, there's a movie coming out. I think we've heard about this or we talked about this. Red Notice with Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and Dwayne Johnson.
Dream Team.
Is it?
I think so.
Or is it the Dream Team and Gal Gadot? Or is it the Dream Team and Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
I
don't know,
Gal
but
Gadot.
somehow... What?
I like Gal Gadot.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Gal Gadot?
Oh, it's Gal Gadot, says Ryan.
I don't
Gal
care.
G. Dot.
Yeah.
She says her own fucking name.
I don't care.
She doesn't know how.
I did this with Tua Tagovailoa
Stupid bitch.
from Alabama. I was like, why are people saying Tagovailoa? That's not his name. And then they interviewed him. How do you say your name? He's like, Tagovailoa. And I was like, you're lying.
It's Tonga Violin.
Tongue
Yeah.
of Island.
So that comes out November 12th.
That's a Netflix.
Yeah.
That's the most expensive Netflix movie, I believe.
It probably is, looking at the
definitely up
top
there.
tier actors
it's
in it.
just the cast, and then everything else is 5% of the budget.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty
What
much.
is this movie about?
It looks like a spy movie.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like.
But you know what? Let's Google it. It's worth a Google.
I believe it's like a government agent, con man, and
Oh, let me do it for
something
Thank you.
hitman.
I wonder if the Ryan Reynolds and the Rock will carry on their Fast and the Furious business.
That was hysterical from Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, that was the best part of the movie.
All right, let's look at Red Notice's plot.
I love this song.
In the world of international crime, an Interpol agent attempts to hunt down and capture the world's most wanted art thief.
Wow.
Is this
Wow.
like a movie
That sounded
generator?
squishy.
That
movie synopsis
was
generator?
Thank you. Are you kidding me? I don't know. Maybe it's cool. Maybe it's going to be good. But that just seems like the cop going after the eccentric art thief.
And I bet you the Rock is the cop.
Think so?
Hey, at least it's not a prequel.
It could be. It sounds like a setup for Hobbs and Shaw.
They are set to make. So the budget for the movie is $200 million.
Oh my god,
And
that's like an Avengers budget.
Dwayne, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot are all due to make $20 million each.
Okay,
So
Hey,
over half the budget is the salary for those.
No,
three.
60.
Wait, sorry,
A third the budget.
60,000. Yes, sorry. I don't know why I doubled that number, but I was thinking like 120 million. No, Jack, math is hard. I do want to know who plays who, but I'm inclined to agree with Ryan that The Rock is probably the cop.
I really need to get in a Netflix movie. They're just giving away money.
They are.
And the movies are really not
which
that
is
good.
funny because Netflix is notoriously cheap when it comes to budgets. So the fact that they're going all out for this, I don't
Wait
know.
a minute, though. It looks like Ryan Reynolds and The Rock are both in a bank vault or something in one of these images from the movie. I don't
Probably
know.
showing each other their tattoos.
It's an Army of the Dead prequel. Ah, shit.
That'd be cool. I would definitely watch it with Dave Bautista fighting The Rock. Just kidding. No, I wouldn't.
They'd
Who am
have
I
to-
kidding? Who am I kidding? I would
WWE
watch
fight
it.
in the middle. I'd definitely watch it.
But it's going to be a good one. And then The Last of Us, starring Pedro Pascal, is come out and said for HBO Go they're going to have 10 episodes in season 1.
Haven't played it. Can't wait to watch it.
Are you being sincere?
Yeah.
I have a feeling this one is going to be glued to the TV.
The Last of Us is my. Your Breath of the Wild is The Last of Us for me. Like I haven't
Yeah,
started that
I'm
game.
excited to see it.
Like, I've heard great things about the story, but I just can't see
Yeah.
myself sitting down and putting 40 hours into
That's
it.
the only game she's ever been like, can you play that one? It looks like a movie.
It's actually not that long.
It's not that long?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where that's going to go. I wonder how gory they're going to be even for HBO.
I mean, they got the
I mean, if
possibility.
it's HBO, I'm sure it'll be pretty gory.
It's not TV, it's HBO.
Nobody said it was TV, Mark.
That was their old catchphrase from the 90s.
Oh, I know. Shh, hush now.
I know, I just wanted the people to know.
On to Marvel news, which
Yeah.
is the last thing we got for today.
Marvelous.
Black Widow has been delayed again.
No,
it's out tomorrow.
out, and it's certified fresh
Isn't it tomorrow?
by Rotten
we
Tomatoes.
could probably buy it tonight if we want to.
You can. So, here's the thing. I've heard from some critics that are just that, critics.
Oh, so they're not your friends that are claiming to be critics?
No.
Oh, okay.
that have said it is the worst movie, and they're embarrassed for Scarlett Johansson.
I am
that she's
embarrassed
in
for
it.
Scarlett, is what I saw earlier.
One of
today.
them was Steven Dorff.
Yeah, fucking Steven Dorff
from
is
Blade
talking
fame. What an idiot. I mean, like, seriously, buddy, why don't you just go out and say, I'm mad that I haven't been in one of these yet?
All these people are like, I would never lower myself to be in a superhero movie. Fuck off, art-house piece of shit.
Yeah, you can take a fuck off and a blow me sandwich. I don't believe that shit at all.
Is that a number 4?
Yeah, right? Because I'm telling you what, if they go, Jack, we want you to play the librarian that has no speaking lines. As a matter of fact, the superheroes are just walking by the library. They don't even go in. We just need you in there being a librarian. If we scroll past with the camera, you'll probably be on the cutting room floor. I'm like, I'm already working out.
Yep.
What's my backstory? What's my favorite book? I memorized the book, by the way. I don't know what it is, but I've memorized it. Get out of here, dude. So that was what I was going to say. Some critics and Steven Dorff have said that it's a trash movie. But a lot of fans that have gone and seen it have also said the complete opposite, that it is the greatest superhero movie ever.
I think it's going to fall somewhere in the middle.
I think it's going to be a good movie.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be kind of Ant-Man level, if that makes sense. I love Ant-Man.
You say Ant-Man to me, you're setting the bar very high.
Okay, not Ant-Man level. Captain Marvel level?
That's okay. I can see where you're saying that.
Just because it's not going to be a game changer.
It can't be physically.
Because it's 99% of it can't. Like, she did. Spoiler alert.
Sure.
She go.
So, I mean, how much can they actually do? Is it going to be cool to see her featured? Absolutely.
Is
this
so
going to
ready.
be a game-changing Marvel film? No.
I think it is.
How so?
Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we all kind of see where that's
The introduction of the hopefully new Black Widow.
Yeah.
Now, this is another thing that I don't know if I have the story. I wish I did, but I don't think I do.
I'm more excited for David Harbour than anything else.
So I have heard some reviews from people who have seen the movie, and they were very happy with it. They said it was an awesome movie. It was kind of like Avengers meets Fast 9, only no going to space. Or not Fast 9, Fast and Furious. A lot of cars, a lot of action set pieces, a lot of things going on. Very cool. But Fast 9 was the wrong thing to say. I'm very sorry.
If it falls into the espionage kind of that world of it, which I'm assuming it will,
yeah.
Cool. Like, I'm on board.
And I've heard that David Harbour is excellent in the movie.
Good.
Which I haven't seen something I didn't like David Harbour in yet.
Never.
I'd like to say you haven't either.
Nope.
Hey, we're just doing a podcast real quick. David Harbour, Hellboy,
Yeah, I like him in
Red
it.
Guardian. She likes him.
She's shopping for Bulldog modes on Amazon right now, so she's very busy.
Amazon, not the mom and pop shops. We
No.
talked about this. Golly gee.
I didn't know
Batman.
you were looking at me. I was listening to you.
It's okay.
Jesus.
Listen with your eyes.
Like I can't step away for 2 seconds to look at Facebook when all I was
boy.
doing was waiting for the next thing on the Instagram to come up in the news because I'm excited
this
about
is
it.
a movie about a girl. Shouldn't you be excited? Isn't this girl power?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Ooh. No, there's other Marvel news I want you to get to.
Yeah.
Marver.
One thing that I wanted to talk about, I don't have the story, but Kevin Feige came out and said the days of massive Marvel contracts is done.
Bullshit.
We're not doing that. No.
Didn't they just
I
give-
completely agree with him.
Didn't they
Contracts
just-
with what though?
Because, like, Samuel
9 movie
Jackson
deals.
signed a 9-movie deal. Chris Evans signed, what was it, 5 or 6 movies?
Didn't Ryan Reynolds just sign an 8-movie deal?
He did, but he's also quoting, like, superstars. He kind of backhanded this in a way. He's like, stars that aren't interested in what we're building and what we're doing here, we're not going to lock them into huge contracts because they're not going to want to be here.
Like a Benedict Cumberbatch.
Like
back in the day.
Benedict is the guy who's like, put me in all the movies. I'm in.
Yeah.
Like
And
Chris
so is
Hemsworth,
Chris
too.
Hemsworth.
Yeah. And Chris Pratt was like that too, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
No.
He was kind of talking about getting out of it when the whole James Gunn thing happened.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But either way, I kind of like that. That also goes into another part of the news here. It's actually the next part is people like Tom Hardy, who has earned his first ever story credit for a movie for Venom 2.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I want people, y'all know my
no
affinity,
pressure.
my love for Eddie Brock and Venom, for somebody to be that invested to want to be involved at the story level and everything they're doing. Not hand me the script. Is this where the funky arms come out and grab the guy? Like, I want somebody who's like, no, this needs to be true to Venom. It needs to be awesome for the fans, and it needs to be awesome for me because I love it.
Then where the fuck is Spider-Man?
Well, that's a little bit above his pay grade on that one. But either way, we also had a bit of news several weeks ago that was saying that the producers of Spider-Man No Way Home have already said after No Way Home and after Multiverse of Madness, it'll be very clear how all the Spider-Verse characters are going to try to be integrated into the MCU. So that's where the fuck Spider-Man is.
Sounds like a long time away. I want it now.
Oh. Okay.
Ryan is every person on the
Sorry,
internet.
I didn't know that this was the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake.
I want it now.
Which remake? Because there's like 3 of them.
Every single
Yes.
one is like that.
It's a prequel, sequel, cycle.
It doesn't matter when
Yeah.
it's ever remade and how many more times it will be. She will always exist in.
Yeah.
It's
epitome
just
of
called
that movie.
Wonka. It's like a gritty reboot. It's going to be good.
It's called. Then there's the one that's called Big Willie Style, and that was actually just the soundtrack to the Big Willie Style album.
Wow.
I'd pay $9
thought it
to
was
listen to that in the theaters.
A lowly chocolate guy on the mean streets making his way up.
Wow, making his way downtown, walking fast. Sun is hot and he's melting.
He's melting.
Okay,
Out there slinging chocolate bars.
so
you know?
we're kind of heavy into the Spider-Verse today, which I like. The next one, J.K. Simmons, baby.
Oh yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson. Here's his quote on coming back and playing J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, like, weird, bizarre, wonderful, you know? Of course I was in the Sam Raimi version in that universe, which I love so much. And now I'm in the new version of that universe, which I've also embraced and having a great time in. I look forward to maybe more.
I just want him to beat himself. I want both
Jay.
J. Jonah Jamesons to cross paths.
Oh man, that would be fantastic.
The world would break if that happened.
Yes. Yes.
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
And then he's like, I'm
I
trying
want
to
pictures
get...
of Spider-Man.
And then I just need like a 5-second cut to Omni-Man.
Why are you making me do this, Mark?
That's awesome. God damn.
I'm just
You
ready.
reminded me of Invincible, and I got happy. It's been a couple weeks since I thought about it.
Oh, gosh. Oh, and so speaking of No Way Home, have we seen the new Spider-Man unis that have leaked online?
The Poopos?
The brand new Spider-Man uniforms?
Yes, through the pop figures, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
and through Lego toys and stuff like that. So it's been so many different sources at
Toys
this point.
always
It's just confirmed.
spoil that
Yeah,
stuff.
I've seen the poops, but I have not seen the others.
Yeah.
The poops.
The
I've seen the
poops
poops.
look-
I've seen the black and gold poop.
and the red and blue with the gold accents in
Yes.
it.
It's like the Iron Spider suit, but not iron, just regular spider.
I did see one where he actually had the little miniaturized arc reactor on his chest.
Ooh.
Say that one
So
more time.
tell-
Miniature.
You know, Tony's chest
I
piece.
know how you said that. though.
Miniature poops.
What did I say?
Miniature, like you were very enunciation.
Miniature.
Is there something wrong? You guys are going to call the cops?
Miniature.
Okay.
I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Hi, my name is Mark, and I just really need to talk to somebody right now.
Yeah. Hi. I just
If
need a
this guy
friend.
is saying words correctly,
Stay off
you
the
have
line.
to make him stop.
Is this the English police?
Yes.
So
See.
I don't know. Are we excited about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just.
We're ready to see the new Spider-Man.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So, spoiler alert for Black Widow. Apparently,
What?
the No Way Home trailer is not attached to that movie.
Oh, that is balarkey.
I'm a sad boy for that. I am a sad boy because I was really thinking it was going to be there.
So we're going to get what? Eternals?
I don't know.
Multiverse of Madness, perhaps?
Maybe we'll probably get
Does the timeline fit for that?
we'll probably get a big Disney Plus generalized ad just for all of Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can we do something here?
What?
Can we take our
Predictions?
wild guesses at what the after credits for Black Widow is going to be?
I actually
wow.
know what it is, so I'm not going to say.
How do you know what it
Because
is?
he doesn't care about spoilers, so he
Yeah,
went and
because he
saw it.
reads.
I don't know anything about the details of Black Widow, so I don't know anything about that. But I do know what the after credits is pertaining to. So there's your spoiler. There are after credits, But so go ahead. I want you
No,
guys
let's
to
just pass,
wildly
because-
guess. I'm not going to confirm or deny. I just want to hear what you have to say.
What's the next movie?
The next movie after this, I think, is Thor: Love. No, it's No Way Home.
It's no. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
Hold on. Let me
I
go.
thought the Eternals came out before that.
Does it? I'm looking at our Instagram. It's got to be on here somewhere.
No Way Home doesn't
I
come
don't
out
have a
till December.
damn clue if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna let y'all
then
guess,
you're
'cause
right.
I'm gonna make him tell me later.
It's
Here
going
we
to be
go.
Eternals, but
Here we
I
go.
don't want it to be Eternals.
I got it.
I want it.
I
to
got
be
it right here.
Doctor Strange.
So we got Loki, Black Widow, What If, Shang-Chi in September is next.
That's it. It's going to be Shang-Chi.
After Shang-Chi, it's Eternals, and after Eternals,
And No Way
you are correct. It is Spider-Man No Way Home, and then it just says late 2021 Miss Marvel, which is going to be the Disney Plus series.
So we have 4 Marvel movies this year?
No, a couple of those are going to be series, but 3 at least.
But no, it's Black Widow,
Black
Eternal,
Widow,
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
So yeah,
Wow.
We're back, baby.
they're making up for last year.
We're going to
I
have
guess.
shit to talk about.
So, hello.
Oh, my
So,
God.
what are your predictions for after Black Widow?
It's going to be Shang-Chi.
You're looking at me.
Yeah, I'm looking at you with my eyeballs.
I don't know. There's gonna be somebody finding the rings in a small chest in the middle of a mountain. I don't fucking know.
How small
No,
is the
no, we were
chest?
talking about what IP, what intellectual property is going to be teased at the end of Black Widow.
Oh, Shang-Chi. I thought you meant like specifically.
Okay.
I was like,
What do you think?
it'll probably be Shang-Chi, I think.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the Eternals.
Eternals are linked in that movie.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be somebody getting an invitation to fight at that tournament that we see in Shang-Chi.
Ooh.
That Mortal Kombat style tournament.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Maybe the Red Guardian gets an invite to fight at that tournament for the rings.
That'd be cool.
I'd
so
like to see
you
that.
think it's Shang-Chi then?
I think it's Shang-Chi.
You're all wrong.
Thanks, jerk.
Is it Doctor Strange?
I can't tell you.
So it's not
Your smile
Shang-Chi
says
at all?
yes.
It's not. It's. I can't tell you.
It's not Shang-Chi at all?
There might be a nod to Shang-Chi, but the after credits is not Shang-Chi.
Yeah, there's going to be Thor or someone is going to be on a mountain and they're going to be, I'm stuck on the mountain thing, I don't know why, and they're going to find the rings. and
Somebody
that's
is
the
on a
nod.
mountain finding a thing.
I will say it is somebody that we've seen before.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, no.
Next.
Is it going to be a Love and Thunder thing? Because I'm going to lose my motherfucking asshole.
So they dropped. They
I
dropped.
want to go see it right now just to see the end credits.
Just my asshole hit the ground. Ping.
So
The visual.
Guys, did you see that?
My
We
asshole
heard it.
fell out.
Here's the 11th ring.
there was a trailer. There's a trailer that just came out. All right, you guys are crazy.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, Dad.
Feel free to continue to speculate. I love it.
Nope, that's it. That's all we got.
That's all. Continue.
My asshole is the 11th ring.
I'm too tired. I'm too tired for this.
It's a push pop, Mark. What's a push pop, Mike?
Oh, this one leaves a ring on me.
It's a whole hand up an ass, David. I'll send you some links.
Oh my god.
Wow, this really
Devolved.
Derailed.
okay. So Marvel's What If dropped a new trailer, and it showed quite a bit.
Oh, I loved it.
So good, you saw it.
I watched it twice.
How about you, Mister? I don't want to watch this.
What do you think?
I think
You're
you
talking-
saw it and you loved it.
What?
No, I
What
didn't see it.
trailer?
What if?
What? What?
Yeah.
What if you actually watched the trailer?
I didn't, and that's literally the news I've been waiting on. I didn't know there was another trailer.
Oh, it's a
And-
good trailer. It shows a lot of stuff.
So there's a poster on the Instagram of ours and anywhere you want to find it. One question changes everything. What if, when hypotheticals become reality in the MCU's upcoming Disney Plus series streaming on Wednesdays starting August 11th, baby?
Small window.
can't wait.
So wait, we got burp, burp, burp. So
2 more weeks of Loki. 1 more week of Loki.
one more week of Loki, 3 weeks off, and then boom, right into What If.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Cannot
well,
wait.
we've got Black Widow, so that's still content that's
That'll
dropping.
fill.
Yeah.
I'll get.
So they're
I'll
still
get
on
3
there
weeks
2
out of
weeks
Black
in
Widow.
between. So on this image for What If, we see a lot of really amazing things.
I'm gonna pull this
We
up.
see Spider-Man wearing Doctor Strange's cloak.
Weird.
We see a post-apocalyptic Black Widow, which I didn't know I needed in my life.
that what that? Oh, that is what that. Wait.
We see Gamora carrying Thanos' double-bladed weapon
The Mad Titan Gamora.
and wearing his freaking armor, looking like a bouse.
Yeah, yeah.
We see I can only assume that's Ultron with a massive weapon looking like a total BA.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. It also kind of looks like that villain from the first Thor movie. I can't remember.
The Destroyer?
The Destroyer.
Oh, you got to keep going because there's more stuff on this poster.
Oh, there's a lot more
mind
stuff.
blowing.
I
There
think he's working
is-
his way to the edge.
There is a Star-Lord being played by T'Challa,
Oof.
which is always amazing. There's Sharon Carter, who is clearly taking the super soldier serum. There's just a big, what looks like Ironmonger,
I know what that is.
not Iron Man. It looks like Ironmonger. You know what that is?
Mhm.
What is it?
I believe that is that's Steve Rogers in an Ironmonger suit,
Oh my gosh!
like a skinny Steve Rogers.
You're
though.
looking more into the depths of this picture too, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
My favorite thing that I've seen that I have waited to talk about
I know what you're going to say.
is a zombie Hawkeye that looks like a porcupine with all these arrows in his body, but he's
Yeah.
still up and moving. And behind him is a zombie Steve Rogers.
I can't wait for that.
I wonder how long these episodes and how in depth they're going to be.
They'll probably be 22 minutes. They'll probably be short
I hope not.
because animation's expensive.
I know, but I hope not. But in the same ring as the zombies is T'Challa and Black Widow. Which of these stories are connected? I need to know.
Hold on, you mean
Yeah,
to
but
tell
look
me
in the
that
middle. Did
Disney
you already
can't
mention the
afford
middle?
to make an animated TV show?
Did you already mention the middle?
The Watcher
Not for free.
standing in the middle.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's not free. It's just building into the
So-
MCU.
In
That's true.
What If, the Watchers are who's telling the story.
Jeffrey Wright voicing it and soothing me in every way I needed.
Yeah, he does. The one thing that you also see in the trailer is what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark?
That was fucking cool, man.
I was
I
like,
can't wait to watch
Ooh.
it now.
and then Tony's like, "Do I know you?" And they're like having a conversation.
You do know.
I'm excited to see that.
There were a couple like
time.
little scenes. I don't know if they were creatively cut together or if they were actually in the same scene together. I'm like, I didn't realize these crossed over in the same episode.
I hadn't seen Thor or Loki in any of the teasers, and
Yeah.
they were both in it prominently.
I was like, where did this
I
come
just saw
from?
the Thor in the pop releases, and I can't wait.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be really good.
Is that King Thor, you think?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be like a King Loki.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks like a Thor. I think King Thor makes more sense.
You're talking about the pops or the actual preview?
The pop. I haven't seen the preview.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm talking about. The preview looks like it's going to be a King Loki kind of situation.
Can we get more Gator Loki?
I
Just you
want to see
guys
some
wait.
Gator Loki.
Or Crocodile Loki. I don't know which one it is.
It's alligator because it has the rounded nose.
That's true. It's not pointy.
Yeah, the Crocky's got the pointy nose.
Yeah,
but
I should
the
know this.
Pop,
I live around alligators at all times.
the
Yep.
pop Gator Loki is the cutest effing thing ever, and I think I
Wait
need
do you
it.
see it in live action?
Oh, so he's going to
Yeah.
turn into an alligator? Thanks for the spoiler, guys.
No, that's kind of not what it is.
No.
At all.
I already know that that's not what it is. Yeah,
yeah.
If you think that's what it is, you're not paying attention, Ryan.
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 Anyway, in the coming weeks, we're going to do, I think we should do Black Widow next week.
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
Let's do a Black Widow
Is that coming out?
review next week, shall we?
Yes, please.
A spoiler free, and then we will give you the heavy warning that we're going into spoilers. So we'll do that
For the low K.
because
as well.
I
10
don't
minutes
think
of
we can help
non-spoilers.
ourselves
I thought it was pretty good. So, anyways,
with
here's
not
spoilers.
spoiling. Yeah, and so then after that, we will have the Loki
the
series.
full Loki download.
Yeah,
That will be the
because
same way, only probably a little bit more heavier on the spoiler because you should have seen that shit by now.
I agree. I definitely think that Loki is one that you should be caught up with if you're not. If you don't have Disney Plus, phone a friend. Get
Yeah,
somebody's
yeah.
login. I have seen people on the interwebs doing, hey, can I get somebody's Disney Plus login?
No.
Do
Don't
it.
announce that.
Watch it. It's amazing.
We don't do that, so I don't care.
We pay for it.
Suckers.
Y'all got jobs.
Jobs. J-O-B. Job.
Oh, happy birthday to Mark from Movies, Films, and Flicks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what? No.
Happy birthday, Mark. Not our cyborg Mark.
Mark Hoffmeyer, happy birthday, man. Everybody, if you're a big movie buff and you like to find out like what things happen behind the scenes from the director's point of view, Mark Hoffmeyer is like the guy you should be following and listening to. He is incredible. His show, Movies, Films, and Flicks, we featured here. He wants to do another crossover episode very soon. And he also does the Deep Blue Sea podcast. Check him out. Happy birthday. Yeah. I hope everybody left out cookies and milk for Captain America on the 4th of July, too.
Yeah, we did.
That's how you get ants. Go mow your lawn, Ryan.
I shall.
I said the last thing, I win.